It's been 2 years since the Britain's Got Talent semi-finals were performed in front of an actual live audience. But last night's episode, one has to say, was definitely worth the wait.
It was really special, wasn't it? The crowd, even the judges were left speechless by stunning stunts and skills. But it was Maxwell Thorpe, the busker from Sheffield, who stole the show with this powerful performance. Take a listen.
If you missed it, go to catch up and watch the whole thing.
Phenomenal.
It's incredible.
It's spine-tingling, isn't it?
It really is. Hi, Maxwell.
Hello.
Morning.
How long have you been able to sing like that, mate?
About 5 years, maybe.
How did you discover
No,
it?
sorry. What am I on about? Like, yeah, about 8 years.
About 8 years.
Yeah, 8
How did you discover that you had this gift?
Well, I think probably after about 4 years or so of singing lessons, I just took an interest in opera rather than just classical.
Ballads and stuff, yeah.
So, but did you start at school, is that right? You just did a bit of singing at school and then you thought, oh, I quite like this, did more of it and then had singing lessons? How did it work?
Yeah, I started having singing lessons when I was 14.
And that was presumably because someone had spotted that you had a good voice?
Yes.
Yeah.
My clarinet teacher, he mentioned to my mum that when you do exams, you do a practical, your practical, and then you do a theory, and there's a part in the theory that you have to sing back the notes that they play on the piano, and
did he say, hold on a second, you've got a rather good voice?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where it all came from?
Yes, I suppose so.
What fascinates me is, I mean, you see some people have it and some don't. And you wonder what it is. Is it something in the brain? Is it something in the voice box? Is it something in the breath control? But how you can hit and hold notes with such perfection, I mean, absolute perfection. Is that something that comes completely naturally to you, or do you have to work at holding the note and delivering the note?
It's definitely a balance of the two. I can't remember a day since I haven't loved to sing, so I feel that is a natural thing. Yes. But the technique of opera is definitely something one has to learn.
And how do you get, what do they call it, vibrato? How do you get that quavering on either side of the note, but you always come back to the middle of the note? How do you do that?
It's, just, I don't know.
It's extraordinary.
So I suppose if you've got the gift, you've had the training to be able to do it. I mean, it is amazing. You've been busking for 10 years now, haven't you? So I suppose you've had that performance element, although, you talked about the fact it was really daunting to be in front of an audience like that, but you've had that performance element on a regular basis, haven't you? Yeah,
with busking, you've got people watching you, and I think from a young age, being involved in musicals at school and stuff, I think... You
see, listening to you talk, if I bumped into you on a train ride and I didn't know who you were, and you ended up telling me that basically you could sing like Pavarotti, I wouldn't believe you. From the way, because you've got this quiet voice, you speak very, very normally, and yet you've got this great power. George Michael used to refer to his incredible voice, very different, obviously, but his voice as his gift. He used to call it that in conversation, my gift, he would call it. Do you feel the same way, that you've been gifted?
Yeah, absolutely. It's something that I can't... when people say you've got such a great voice, it's obviously a compliment that I love to hear, but at the same time, it's something I can't take accolade for, because, I don't know.
It's been devolved on you.
Yeah.
Well, look, you're going to the final. Who knows what will happen? But win or lose, I would have thought that your career arc is now absolutely ascending, like a rocket.
I hope so, yeah.
What would you like to do?
The dream is to perform in huge kind of...
Stadium?
Well, no, like amphitheatre, like there's one in Verona we saw when we were kids, and, just really lovely...
Yes.
Interiors.
Can I ask you a really stupid question? I acknowledge this is a stupid question. Obviously, well, here we go. You're singing in Italian, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you understand the lyrics? Do you know what the lyrics mean?
No, not always.
Not a stupid question, then.
Well, the song was Now We Are Free from Gladiator, and it's a beautifully powerful and stirring piece of music. It's just phenomenal, so it was an amazing one to pick. Have you got anything you can sing a little burst of for us this morning? I know it's hard because it's first thing in the morning, isn't it? But it'd be amazing to hear if you could.
Just give us a phrase of something.
Yeah, so I'll sing there's a part of the song that I sang on the audition.
You can stand up, by the way.
The director's saying if you want to stand up, because you'll give it a bit more punch, you can. OK, well, we'll set up.
Shall I look at a camera or something?
Just, yeah, look at camera. What camera do you look at? Camera 1. That's camera 1 right there. Okay.
Te voglio assai, ma t'hanno tanto assai.
Amazing.
Good.
Thank you. And that was just so brilliant because we know, obviously, you know, you hadn't warmed up or anything, so we sprung that one on you. But it was lovely for you to do that. It was
Good luck in the final.
Beautiful.
Good luck in the final.